Hello and welcome back to Dreaming with Neopets. Since there are a lot of new and returning players at the moment, I wanted to go over the experience of creating a new account on Neopets in 2023, as well as offer an explanation and breakdown of the converted navigation page. Of course, I already have a Neopets account, so today my boyfriend's offered to model the creation of his account for us. First things first, you'll need to navigate to neopets.com. Here, you'll find the landing page, and to reach the old Neopets site, you'll need to click Play Neopets. Beneath the login screen, you can register by clicking right here. First, you'll want to pick a username. This can be the hardest part since you won't be able to change your username later unless you want to create a new account, which would cause you to lose your progress. So consider this carefully. My boyfriend has chosen the username Fusky. Then, create a password like you would on any other website. Longer passwords are more secure, and hacking can be very common on Neopets, so a secure password is very important. I recommend entering your real birthday, since birthday is often used as part of the account verification process if you ever lose your email or password information, though you may not be able to use certain site features if you're under the age of 13. Then just enter your email and agree to the site terms and conditions. If you want to receive email notifications from the site, you can choose to do that as well. Then hit Next. For the next section, you'll need to choose 2 security questions. It's important that these are something you will remember, just like how it works on any website. Then you can enter your country and the state you live in if you live in the United States. It's a good idea to remember what city you're in while you're making your account, as this can also be used for account recovery if you ever need that. Lastly, you can select your gender. I really wish they asked for pronouns instead of gender here, but the Neopets team has gotten a lot better about queer inclusion on site outside of that, so I'm hopeful that this could change in the future. All that aside, go ahead and hit Next. The first thing you're going to see now is the pet creation screen. On the left, we have the Select Species section. Although this section doesn't appear to have a scroll bar, you actually can and should scroll to see all the pet options. If you have a touch screen, you can just touch and drag. Or if you're on a computer, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Feel free to click on different pets and try the different basic colors to get a feel for them. It's worth noting that there are a few limited edition pet species you won't be able to create at the beginning of the game. These pets you can create for free in limited amounts only on their pet day. These pets are Tanu, Chombi, Lutari, Saibunny, Hissy, Koi, Kiko, Poogle, Jetsam, and Ruki. Grundos you can only create by going to Explore and clicking on the Virtue Pets space station, then clicking Adopt a Grundo. Grundos can also be purple, brown, or white upon creation, so those colors are not rare for Grundos. Finally, Crocs and Drakes are limited edition pets that can only be created with rare items in-game, sometimes at secret locations. You'll have to delve into getting these rare pets more if you decide one of them is your dream pet. In general, I recommend thinking about the future when choosing your first pet. After you create your pet, you'll be able to customize it even more by painting it with an item called a paintbrush, morphing it with a morphing potion, or even zapping it with the secret laboratory ray. That's why I recommend going to neocolors.me.uk and taking a look at all the possibilities. If you like the look of an Aisha, for example, go to Neocolors to see all the colors Aishas can be later. Some of these colors will be very cheap, like the baby color. Some will be exclusive to the lab ray, and others will be extremely expensive, like gray or Moroccan. If you found a color you like, you can also look at all the pets that come in that color, like Halloween, for example. My boyfriend really liked the look of Loops, but after looking at the Halloween pets, he realized he also really liked Halloween Bori and Hissy. If you're having trouble deciding, you can also go to favoriteneopet.com to help you decide. It's recommended to uncheck all the pets and colors you don't like, otherwise it would take about 2 hours to get through every possible pet and color combination. Just select the pets you like, more than the others shown, and keep doing that until the program narrows it down for you. My boyfriend used this to find his top 4 favorite Neopets. Thanks to this, he's going to create a Bori as his first pet. Once you've decided on your first pet, select the basic color that looks best to you for now. Each pet name on Neopets has to be totally unique, because they each have their own webpage URL you can customize. Pet names can't be changed later, so it's important to pick a good name. Most people prefer names that are capitalized, that don't have any underscores or numbers. If you're having trouble thinking of a good unique name, try looking at some of the pet pages I've linked in the description. This page has good suggestions for names based on combinations of real words. If the image above the name is broken, that means the name is still available. If it has a pet image above it, it means that name has been taken already. My boyfriend decided he liked this name, so I'll just enter in this one. Feel free to make up your own names too. Once you enter the name and click anywhere on screen, it should tell you if the name is available or not. Now don't forget to pick a matching bandana and hit the arrow on the right. You can choose anything you like for your pet's personality. It doesn't affect any game mechanics later. However, it will appear on that pet's page forever and cannot be changed later. The stats don't matter too much either, since you can raise all of them later, but I always choose whatever option has movement at the lowest. This is because movement is a totally useless stat in the current Neopets Battle Dome. Once you're sure you're done, go ahead and hit create. This will take you to the Welcome to Neopets page. As you can see, we start out with 2,500 Neopoints, which is the in-game currency on Neopets. You also start out with 0 NC cash, which is the currency purchased with real money. Neocash is mostly used for wearable items, and it won't impact gameplay if you never want to spend IRL money on Neopets, though the site can use your support in order to fix features and introduce new updates. Now is a good time to activate your account, so just do that through your email as usual. Once you've activated your account, here you can see Nilo, the Neopets tutorial Kachik, explaining something very important about 2023 Neopets. Part of the site has been updated to the new layout, and these pages are called converted pages. However, parts of the site are still unconverted, so in order to navigate the site, you'll need to know how to navigate both layouts for the time being. We're going to go over the converted layout first. In the new converted layout, you'll see your active Neopet in the top left corner of the page. Everyone on Neopets can have at least 6 Neopets by default, but only one pet can be active at a time. Your active pet is the pet that interacts with everything you'll be exploring later. If you click on your pet's image, it will open a menu, where you can make your pet's image larger. This menu also shows your username and your active pet's name. If you click on your username, it will take you to your user lookup. This is a public page that will display your account age, your pets, your shop, trades, auctions, trophies, and a ton of other information to other users. You'll be able to customize this page later. Back at the menu, if you click on your active pet's name, it will take you to their pet lookup. Since you just created them, it will be your pet's birthday, and you can get a free cupcake which you can feed to them to upgrade their stats. Yellow for strength, pink for endurance, and blue for defense. All of these stats are useful, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. Just make sure to use it because you can only use it on each pet once per year. Notice that this page looks different from the others. This is an example of an unconverted page, which we may talk about later. This page can also be customized using HTML to display whatever information you want people to know about your pets. If you click on Profile, it will take you to your profile settings. This is where you can update your hobbies for people to look at on your user lookup. You can also enter HTML code here to change the appearance of your user lookup. Just make sure to re-enter your password before saving any changes. Now let's look at inventory first. Here, you'll be offered a newbie pack full of items to help you understand how the site works. The newbie pack page is an unconverted page, but we can always get to the new inventory page by clicking on the number of Neopoints we have right here. The first thing to note is that you're not supposed to have more than 50 items in your inventory at one time. You can still get items from events and dailies, but if you want to buy more items from shops, you'll have to do some inventory management. If you click on an item in your inventory, you'll have the ability to do different things with it. You can put the ultra fashionable potato sack in your closet so you can wear it later. You can also deposit it to keep it safe, donate it, discard it, sell it, or show it off in your gallery, give it to a friend, or put it up for auction. Let's put it in the closet for now. Here, you can go straight to Customize or Close, which is what I'm going to do. Now, if you click here, you can toggle whether you're looking at your Neopoint items or your Neocache items. This toggles whether your items are sorted alphabetically or in the order you acquired them. Here, you can toggle if multiples of items you have stack or not. The Quick Stock button is extremely useful for moving around a lot of items very quickly. Stock adds items to your shop, which we haven't created yet. Deposit puts items into your safety deposit box, which is where you can store all of those extra items. The safety deposit box also keeps your items safe from being stolen in random events. Even extremely rare items can be stolen, so be careful to keep your items safe. You can also get an achievement called an avatar for having 1,000 unique items in your SDB, so hoarding items is encouraged. Donate sends items to a location called the Money Tree, where other players can have a chance to reuse your old items. Note that it's considered rude to donate junk. If an item is worth less than 1,000 Neopoints, you can use the discard section for these items. You can also get a secret avatar for discarding over 5,000 items, so don't be afraid to do this as well. Gallery adds items to your gallery, which we will create later. Closet adds items to your wearables closet. Clothing items have to be added to the closet before your Neopet will be able to wear them. Shed was for Neo Home items, but this is currently not working, so don't worry about that for now. Let's go back to our inventory. Transfer log is important in case you receive a gift but lost track of the notification about it. Pending item gifts will be here until they expire. Closet shows all the wearables in your closet. You'll need this if you decide you want to remove an item from your closet to sell later. Safety deposit box is where all your items are held for safekeeping. Equipment allows you to quickly see what Battledome items your pet has equipped, and to equip new items and remove items. Shed shows all the items for your Neo Home, which isn't relevant right now, but if you accidentally put something in here, this is where you would go to remove it. Gallery shows all the items in your gallery currently. Stamp album takes you to a page called a stamp album. You can get a secret avatar for every single stamp page you fill out. Many stamps are very expensive, but it's a worthy goal if you decide you want to get into stamp collecting. TCG shows your in-game trading card collection. It can be a goal to get every TCG in the game, though there's no avatar for TCG collecting. NC Mall album is an album showing NC Mall items you've owned. This is a real money feature. The rest of these inventory buttons help organize your inventory, so you can just see certain types of items at a time. Be careful you remember to select full inventory before you scare yourself into thinking all your items disappeared. Now that we understand the inventory, let's look at that menu again. If you click on My Pets, you'll be taken to the main pet page. This is also the default page you'll be taken to when you log into Neopets from now on. Here, you'll be able to turn on two-factor authentication if you like. It's a good idea to keep your account safe, but I usually don't do it because I use Neopets on multiple devices, and Neopets will always log you out if you log into another device. It's up to you what level of security and convenience you need. On this page, you can click on your pets and get some information and quick links for taking care of them. You can make their image larger, you can see how much health they currently have, how hungry they currently are, their level, as well as their current happiness. Customize will take you to the pet dress-up area, which I'll discuss in more detail in a different video. Here you can read your pets any books you may have in your inventory in order to increase their intelligence. Intelligence doesn't impact gameplay at all, but you can get 2 different trophies if you read a lot of books from certain stores. Feed will show you any food you have to feed your pet in your inventory. Let's feed them the cupcake we got earlier. Play will show you any toys, which can help increase your pet's happiness. Equip will take you to the unconverted equipment kit page for Battledome items. Take photo currently doesn't do anything. In the bottom right, you can see this star is yellow, which shows you that your pet is active currently. You can always come here and click this to change your active pet when you have more than one pet. Finally, the details button will take you back to your pet's lookup. Let's open the side menu again. If you click the arrow next to pets, it will show you some quick links. Customize will take you right to the dress-up area. Create a pet will let you create another Neopet if your pet slots aren't full already. And Adopt a Pet will take you to the Neopian Pound. Not only can you adopt pets that other people have created and abandoned, You can also transfer pets to other users or accounts. The transfer option also has a way to trade pets with other users. Finally, you can also use this area to abandon pets you just don't want anymore. If you click on the arrow next to inventory, there are quick links to your safety deposit box, your quick stock, and your item transfer log. My Albums lets you easily access your gallery, stamp album, TCG, and NC Mall collections. Naturally, the settings button takes you to your general user settings, which we'll talk about in more detail later. The arrow next to settings has quick links to more specific user settings that we will use as well. Now that we understand the left navigation, let's look at the top bar. If you click Community, you'll see a menu that links you to Community Central. This is how you can read the Neopian Times, the Neopets newspaper written by fellow users. This page also has a calendar of upcoming Neopets days, Neo boards, guilds, and spotlights. You can also try answering the daily puzzle for a small Neopoint prize, and below that you have additional news and social media from the Neopets team. At the very bottom there are some useful links for fan sites that are approved by the Neopets team. I'll be using these a lot in later videos. Now if you click Neo Mail, you can see your inbox. This inbox is pretty outdated as it has a limit of 100 messages, so be sure to clear out your inbox of old mail regularly, or you won't be able to receive new mail and you won't even know it. You can also get an avatar for refreshing on this page enough times. Right now, this is the only page where you can reach your Neo Friends list. This page is also the best page for blocking other users, as you won't find that link on anyone's user lookup. Heading back to the converted pages, let's look at Neo boards. These are an old-style forum to talk to other Neopets users. There are a couple avatars you can get just for posting, so it's worth checking out. However, Neopets is an extremely child-friendly site, which means you not only need to avoid any curse words, slurs, or references to sexual activity, you can also get in trouble for just being nasty to other players, so be on your best behavior if you want to keep your account. Spotlights is a page showing all the user contests available to participate in. You can often win avatars and trophies by making art, poetry, winning games, writing stories, and more. Some contests also let you vote on submissions from other users. Guilds is a page allowing you to teleport to your current guild or to create a new guild. Guilds are like a club you can join, but I plan on making another video detailing that at a different time. If you click on Games, you'll be taken to the Games page. Here, you'll be able to find the new HTML5 games, as well as many Flash games which have been made playable again thanks to Neopets' implementation of Ruffle. There are also links to browser-based games, so feel free to explore this area and find stuff that's fun for you to play. You can also earn a little Neopoints from playing these. One of the most important top bar links is the Explore link. This takes you to the world of Neopia, where you can visit various Neopian lands like the Haunted Woods or Neopia Central. You can also click these arrows to turn the globe and see even more lands available to explore. If you click Shop, you'll actually be greeted with a menu that has two menus in one, the Neopoint menu and the Neocache menu. In the Neopoint menu, Shop Wizard is how you can search all the user shops for any items you may be looking to buy. My Shop allows you to create your own user shop, where you can sell items for up to 999,999 Neopoints. Although your account must be at least 24 hours old in order to do this. I'll cover user shops in more detail in another video. Auctions takes you to the eBay of Neopets. Here, users auction off their items. People also use the auction house to sell high-value items, because you can sell things up to 100 million Neopoints here. Trading Post is where most people sell and trade items worth more than 999,999 Neopoints. The Trading Post to Neopoint limit is 2 million Neopoints. Bank is very important. Random events can steal Neopoints from you, so you'll want to keep most of your Neopoints in the bank. The information you enter doesn't matter, but be sure to create a bank account right away. You can also collect interest every day, so the more you save, the more you earn. Redeem Codes takes you to the Grundo warehouse, where you can redeem item codes you receive when you buy IRL Neopets merchandise. Some of these items are extremely rare and worth a lot of Neopoints, Plus, having Neopets merch is fun, so keep this area in mind. If you click on NC, this is where you can participate in cash play on Neopets. NC Mall takes you to the NC Mall where you can spend Neocash on exclusive wearables that cannot be purchased with Neopoints. Since you have a new account, you should get 150 free Neocash by clicking right here. Buy NC is exactly what it sounds like. This is where you can go to purchase more Neocash. Redeem NC cards is where you can go to enter the codes from Neo Cash cards purchased in stores. This can be a cheaper way to get NC if you buy cash cards online. Merch Shop is where you can buy physical Neopets merchandise directly from Neopets. Merch Partners has a few links to shops that currently also sell official Neopets merchandise. Shenanigifts is a pay-to-play game where you can use Neocash to buy invitations to parties that give you exclusive items at random. Patapult and Wonderclaw were other NC games, but they don't appear to be working, and I never played them, so I'm not sure what they were like. Premium is where you can go to subscribe to Neopets Premium. This costs real money, and it's not necessary to play, but it does remove ads and have a few other benefits that are worth it in my opinion. This button here is the search bar. Here you can search usernames, pet names, and a bunch of other stuff on site. Finally is the alerts bell. This is where you'll get notifications about new alerts like trade offers, Neo mails, Trudy Surprise, and other important stuff. You can also access the news page here. This video is primarily about navigating the new converted page only, but there is one unconverted page that is fundamental to be able to easily access, and that is the Neopet Quick Ref page. You can get to this page by clicking Shop, My Shop, then clicking on your pet's image on the left. You can also get there by typing in the URL neopets.com/quickref.phtml. This page shows all your pets at a glance, and you can change which pets are displayed by clicking on their portrait. This page shows all their stats, and also allows you to trigger certain pet avatar achievements later on. You can also click on the arrow next to each pet in order to make them your active pet, customize them, view their lookup, abilities, or battle dome equipment. This is also the easiest way to get to the pages where you can edit your pet's lookup and their pet page, which is like a mini website each of your pets has. I would go ahead and bookmark the Quick Ref page because it's just that useful. That's the absolute basics of creating a new Neopets account and a first Neopet in 2023, as well as how to navigate the site today. I would love to hear any comments or questions you have, and please subscribe for more Neopets tutorials, gameplay, and discourse. Thanks for watching Dreaming with Neopets, and I'll see you again whenever I feel like it.